come with me on my full journey traveling to the USA. I started my journey at my home airport with my sisters and my brother-in-law. Of course, I took some last pictures with my family and then went to do the check-in process. I didn't really believe it, but when I was heading to my flight, I felt very emotional. The reason of my travel is to study masters in the USA. I headed to the first of 3 flights I needed to take to reach the United States. The moment that truly got me was when I looked out the window at my city. It hit me that this might be the last time I would see it for a long while. On the plane, they served dinner, but honestly, I didn't really like it. A few hours later, I landed in Doha. I had only 2 hours to catch my next flight. Either the bus was slow or the airport was just huge, but I had to rush straight to my gate, so I couldn't film much there, unfortunately. The next flight was 14 hours. As soon as we boarded, they gave us pillows, blankets, headphones, and a snack. I really didn't know how these 14 hours would go. They served lunch shortly after. Here's what the lunch was. It was good, not bad. I tried to enjoy it as much as I can. After that, I had an iced cola and started watching Dune 2, but it was so long. I eventually got bored. I fell asleep. After waking up, I went to walk around a bit and even got my hair done. Later, they served sandwiches for dinner with ice cream. This sandwich was also good. Honestly, the ice cream was really good. I loved it. Because it was bright outside the whole time, I completely lost track of day and night. I tried listening to an audiobook, but I switched to watching a series called Presumed Innocent. I ended up watching all the episodes on the flight, and I would give it about an 8 out of 10 because it was good, interesting, so I recommend it. Before we landed, they served breakfast, and this time it was actually delicious. I feel like this whole flight was about eating because there was actually nothing to do. It was 14 hours, so only sleeping, eating, and watching something. That's it. With the breakfast, I ordered tea. Soon we touched down in Philadelphia. I felt excited but stressed because my next flight was in 2 hours, and then they kept us waiting inside the plane for a long time before opening the doors. While waiting, I decided to take the airplane blanket with me, just in case I needed it later. Once we finally got out, passport control and baggage claim took forever, and the lines were crowded. The check-in was over and I grabbed my bag and I ran across the airport to catch my next flight, but unfortunately I missed it. But the airport or the airline, they rebooked me. With 3 hours to wait, I sat in the airport, looked outside at American streets for the first time, and honestly couldn't believe I was finally there. I was in the US. Anyway, I texted my family, filmed my outfit, and I realized that the American dream came true for me. Then I refilled my water bottle, grabbed something to eat. I had already arranged a driver to pick me up at my final destination, so I had to contact them and then went straight to my gate because I definitely didn't want to miss another flight. Last flight, I read my book and finished a couple of chapters. Beside me, there were a father and a daughter. They were really kind. I loved them. Eventually, I landed at St. Louis Airport, picked up my baggage, and waited for the driver who would take me from the city to the small town where I'm living now. I enjoyed the view from the car and met some other students on the way, because that car was actually arranged by the university. And finally, I arrived at my room. Thank you for watching my journey to the USA. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and follow for more.